Hello, people. Welcome back to Unfiltered with me, Matt Farnsworth. I'm really interested in the topic of resilience in recovery. What does it mean to actually build a toughness mindset? Because at the end of the day, that's what it really takes. You're not going to be able to stay sober and be sober and be happy unless you have a toughness mindset. That's just how it works. So I'd like to take a second to cover what that means on this show today.
Unfiltered with Matt Farnsworth.
Resilience is the ability to handle difficult situations, right, without running to a chemical. That's what sobriety means, being sober. The concept of not having alcohol when you go through a difficult breakup, a difficult financial hardship, a death in the family, the difficult things in life, let alone simple things in life like I lost a job or somebody told me I didn't look good. I mean, those simple things, if you're using drugs and alcohol because you can't handle that, you really need to think about what it means to develop a toughness mindset, because that is what is going to take you a lot further in your life than sitting back and just letting life happen. And I think one of the hardest things for people when they first enter recovery is that the idea of being a lone wolf. When you first quit drinking, you got your friends you've been drinking with forever. They're your buddies. They're your homies. And now you got to be like, hey, I don't drink. A lot of people are scared to upset others, even though they want to change. It's a lot easier to fall back into that comfortable area of I'll cave in and I'll just go out with my buddies and get wasted. But your life is slipping away when you do that. And until you build that resilient mindset, that tough mindset of, no, I'm not going to drink. I don't feel like it. I'm not going to do that anymore. And you walk that hard line with those people, you're never going to get better. So the mindset of resilience has to be in place if you want to become sober and you want to improve your life. You have to learn not to people please, and you have to tell the people no. You have to build this new concept of people, places, and things. You have to build a new network of people, places, and things. I'm going to keep saying that. People, places, and things. The people need to change. The places you go need to change, and the things you do need to change in order to get sober and then be happy in sobriety. That's how that works. And if you can't do that, you're going to be miserable. You're not going to be happy in sobriety, because you're going to continue to want to go out with those friends and get drunk and have a good time and crap your life away. That's what you're going to be feeling like doing, because you're never going to actually make the switch, the change over to realizing that life wasn't worth it. Those people don't really care about you. They don't. You think they do. You think they're your buddies. They're your good friends. They love you. But guess what? That one time you go to the bar with them, you're watching the football game, you're hanging out, and you don't want to drink, you're going to watch them get wasted. And you'd be like, this is ridiculous. This is not fun. The things they say are stupid. It creates them, this inhibition where they act like different people, and you start to see who they really are. In fact, try it. Try going to your normal event, your poker night, without having a beer, and tell me you're still having a good time. So toughness in recovery, toughness mindset has to be in place, and you have to get used to the idea of being a lone wolf for a little while. You're going to be a lone wolf. It's going to happen to you. You have to have that savage mentality of, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to make a change. And when you have that moment happens, when that transitional moment happens and that switch flips on in your mind, like, I've had enough, I'm done, immediately think lone wolf. I need to get a lone wolf mindset. I'm going to have to be a lone wolf for a while here. And that means you might not have friends around you. You might not have people to support you. You might have to go this alone for a while. And here's the good thing about going it alone. It makes you think about who you are. You got time on your hands. You got money on your hands. You start to look better. You got money on your hands because you're not spending money on the alcohol or the drugs anymore. So you got this time on your hands. You start to look better. Your skin looks better. You start to lose a little bit of weight. You got more energy. You're sleeping better. Your mindset then becomes better. Then you start seeing ways you might want to actually use this time and have success in your life. That's how it works. So the idea of being a lone wolf, you have to accept it right away. Now, coping with that loneliness, you need to find other outlets for yourself to have success. You are going to have to figure out hobbies, gym membership, go and work out, do things with people, okay, new people that are healthy. Go and find healthy activities for yourself. Join events, go join an Ironman competition, or go for start I don't know, like a booth at a swap meet. I don't care what it is. If you want to do woodworking, whatever it may be, it doesn't matter. As long as you channel your energies into something that's new, that doesn't involve the same people you used to drink and use drugs with. So you got to change it up. And that doesn't mean sitting around playing video games. Maybe you want to develop a business. Maybe you start saying to yourself, this is a good thing to do. Now I can start to put my energy into developing a business. Look, at the end of the day, if you have an addictive personality, you're going to be very focused on other things when you take away that chemical. You're going to need to invest in those other things and invest time in those other things. And it's a lot better than drinking. Say you become obsessed with working out. Well, tell me what's healthier. I'm obsessed with working out, or I'm obsessed with drinking alcohol. Which one do you think is going to cause you to have more success in your life, right? Obviously, the former. So you got to develop this toughness mindset. And, I did it. It took me a while to get used to it. I was I had a hard time when I first quit, because everything in my life changed. Like, all of the people I knew were instantly gone. The people I used to call, the people I used to hang out with, my day-to-day changed. Everything changed. And I had to be okay with that. So this perseverance and recovery that you're going to have to develop is going to give you the success you want to have, and you're going to be happier. I can guarantee you happiness. I can say to you with 100% certainty that if you can manage to develop this toughness mindset I'm talking about, and instead of running to the booze, running to the drugs, running to the weed, whatever it may be, and you start to develop new coping mechanisms, things that are healthy in your life, you're going to rise above the competition. You're no longer going to even want those people that you used to hang out with around you anymore, and you're going to meet new people. And you're going to elevate your life and your success. So toughness mindset and recovery, absolutely critical for success in recovery and happiness in recovery, because you can be just dry and be completely miserable. You can just quit the drinking, quit the drugs, and be completely miserable because you haven't developed any new skills and you haven't tried anything new. So try new stuff when you get sober. Quit the drinking, quit the drug, make a commitment to it. Tell the old friends goodbye. I'm sorry, I'm taking a break. If they don't respect your decision to stop drinking, they're not really your friends. Okay? So do that. Move forward with validity, with solidarity in your decision to quit drinking, and never waver from that. Okay? So try that. Just try that lone wolf mentality. See if you can do it for a month. I challenge you to try to quit drinking for a month. All right? Thank you for tuning in. That's all I have to say on this topic. If you have questions, you want to comment below, please. Love to hear what you have to say, your thoughts about the whole lone wolf mentality, developing resilience and recovery, having a toughness mindset, all critical to your success.